Right, hello everyone, this is Stephen with the last match of AAS Ball Round 1. I am joined by a dying computer, and yes, I'm joined by Martin. Say hello, Martin.
Hello.
Genevieve.
Hello.
And Robbie.
Hello once again.
Hello. So yes, we actually got through the whole intro this time, because planning, basically. So yes, Genevieve is playing Amazons for the second time, and Martin, this is your first game with Orcs?
Yes.
Yes. Just generally, how did you find them?
Very forgiving. Everyone is quite tough, quite bashy. So when I feel just like punching people because nothing's going right, that turns out to be what I need to do anyway.
Oh, nice, nice, cool. Yeah, so for anyone who wasn't aware, Martin played his first ever season with vampires against everyone who advised him not to. I just didn't advise him not to. So yes, what was your planning with this sort of setup? I see it was mostly to beat up on Amazons.
Yes. So obviously Amazons are quite tough to hit.
Yeah.
So my thought was to just threaten to hit them.
Oh, that doesn't really matter. That's fit. That's a free one. And I didn't realise that actually Genevieve set up so fast. I didn't get to ask, what was your sort of idea with your setup? Obviously, you didn't get the choice.
It was mainly just normal sacrificial line women. Keep them basically elf blocking. Try and make sure that he can't move as far forwards as he wants to, and hopefully manage to stall out until I can get someone round to get the ball.
Yeah. I didn't get. I don't know if it came up, but Martin chose to receive, which I think was quite a wise choice. She was to control the ball and grind. Or did you really just not want the Amazons to hit first?
I didn't want a team full of dodge the ball, really. I wanted to have the ball and just slowly punch and kick my way to that touchdown.
That's fair enough. So yeah, we're into the Amazons turn 1. You got a stun there. Oof.
Yeah, expect a lot of that this game. A lot of things that should go absolutely fine and go horribly, horribly wrong.
Is that for both of you?
Yeah.
Oh, just wait.
This was the most fun game of Blood Bowl I have ever played.
Oh, that's good.
Everything that could go wrong almost did go wrong, and I couldn't stop laughing by the end.
Oh, that's good.
It got to the point where we were trying to play the statistics of things going wrong so that they might go right, but then those statistics went wrong.
Oh. Oh, nice early knockout there. Help with the grind.
It's what we like to see.
Yeah, that was the funniest part when everyone's talking about grinding and pushing, and all of my Amazons have stereotypically stripper names.
Oh,
so it was very interesting to listen to all of those people telling Martin to grind ivory.
Yes, I did not point out the names when we did the intro because I wasn't really sure if they were strippers or something much more 18 rated.
I mean, for anyone around the Bournemouth area, my stadium is called Wiggle. So it is very much 18 rated.
Okay. Hey, getting the black hole then, that's always good.
The goal was to try and get him off the pitch.
Yeah.
But not everything always works out as intended. Let's leave it at that.
Yeah. For someone who doesn't have capitalization in his name, Crunk has done excellently in my game.
Yeah, look at him. He's part of the cage. He's a proper orc.
Everyone is Crunk. Everyone is Crunk on this team.
Yes, they are. There's Crunk. There's Crunk. Crunk. And I guess we whisper for the little one?
Yes.
Yes.
I love the smiley face of defensive ladies.
Oh yes. The perfect moon.
Mm.
Yep,
I'm
so
actually quite surprised. Your goblins actually did more work than I was expecting them to do. I was expecting just to absolutely hammer them and really make you regret bringing them. But honestly, with the amount of interesting statistics of this game, they actually did a fair amount of work.
well,
Yeah.
now I'm gonna have to look at the dice rolls at the end.
I don't think you managed to get too many solid punches on them, especially with people with block. I think you were mostly tied up trying to deal with the orcs, which was the main issue.
I mean, in the words of sort of what a shade push there. Oh, what's this?
Yeah.
Wallop.
Just a stun.
I was very much expecting this that push to go horribly wrong, but
Fair.
surprisingly it did okay.
I mean, what did you do it with? A blitzer. So
Blitzer, but it was a 1 dice.
yeah, I mean, at least you have most of the chances. Oh, nice double skulls again. Only a 1 in 6 of that fucking.
True,
Yeah,
but
it's fine. It
Yeah.
happens.
But in the yes. Sorry, what I was going to say before that guy got knocked down on all the chain pushes. Oh, another KO. Was Martin? There are cages, and in the words of Bonehead Ben, that is a bunker. If you fill all 9
Yep.
squares with orcs.
Yep. Unfortunately, it does have a goblin in it, so it's not perfect masonry.
No.
every bunker needs a door.
Yeah.
I was
Also, I'm
going to
not
say
really
a
sure
window,
who's-
but I think that breaks the point of a bunker.
Yeah.
Ah,
So what do you think of what's going on here, Robbo?
I think it's fairly stereotypical in my eyes. Like, we've just got the orcs caging up and walking the ball forwards, and the Amazon desperately trying to knock anyone to the ground to try and gain an advantage. Because it's just going to be when I watched this game, I was like, it's going to be a bit of an uphill struggle because going against orcs with armor 9 is just going to be pretty rough.
Yeah, getting anything permanent. Yeah, I don't know
I
who's...
finally brought that blitzer back. That black orc has been on the ground for at least 2 turns now, and
Yeah,
I thought that was quite fair value to keep that guy on the ground and just keep getting that.
Yeah. Your blitz is only worth 10k more, really, so...
Yeah.
Ball's loose,
Ball's
and
loose.
it's off again.
Oh,
dear.
if you want to
Okay,
see some
Four
fumble,
up with a reroll, and it's off.
And it bounces.
One.
Add to the blitzer. Oh, yes, look at
Yeah.
that.
yep.
This was the most ironic part of the game, is that the orcs were better at handling the ball
The
than
strippers.
the Amazons, which was very upsetting at the time.
Yeah. That's that. And cheeky handoff, yeah.
The cheeky handoff, and suddenly there's an open part of the pitch. He's
Yep.
gone.
Oh, if you think that sort of ball play was fun, oh, just wait.
Oh, it gets better.
Or worse.
It depends on your point of view.
I mean, in Nuffle's eyes, it's always better. Look at all that mess. Right. Yep, that's 1 tagged.
Desperate chase down to try and grab him.
Nice.
They're going for the ball.
Look him back.
Yeah, because that's better.
Go.
Oh, he's a blitzer
Yeah.
as well, so yeah.
There's no
Yeah, go for the reroll. Try and get us knocked down.
Yeah.
But
I believe that was to try and fix a slight mistake of following up, wasn't it? To get in front of him.
Yeah.
Yeah. At least there wasn't really risk, because if not, he still has to make that 1 dodge. Or blitz.
Yeah. And then I think we get a blitz. Punch from the ball carrier.
and let the pretty
Oh yeah, block instead of a blitz.
Yeah, a simple mistake.
Yeah.
That's fine. I think he's got enough orcs to cover it. It won't be a problem.
Hey, the Black Orc's back up.
And I think the issue now is just the Amazons are now
But now
just
all
out
out
of position.
Yeah, and all in
Yeah.
base contact. So I guess this is you opening up the SPP farm, Martin.
Well, attempting to, but unfortunately, I don't think we had any injuries this game.
No, none at all.
Oh wow.
And I tell you, I was trying.
The
I
orc
can tell.
and the bashiest humans
the key.
and we didn't get any injuries.
Ooh, bashiest humans? You don't think
Oh.
Norse are bashier?
Yeah, but they
guess.
tend to die quicker than Amazons though.
Yeah, it's a bit of a glass, more of a glass cannon, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I mean,
another
it's-
Black Hawk down.
At this point, I was mainly just he's scored.
Oh,
That's fine.
yeah.
I'm just gonna try and get some SPP myself because
Yeah.
I it would be really nice to get some now.
Yeah.
And just moving away, trying to make sure that he doesn't get to hit me before he scores.
Yeah, I think that's like very important, especially you got dodge, so it's quite easy to do. Oh, I'm surprised you stood her up. I thought you may have tempted him into a foul, or gone
I
on the
didn't
fact
want
that
to
he would.
risk the foul because I
Yeah.
didn't get a apothecary. So
Yes, neither of us have an apothecary in this game,
Yes.
which is
Right.
always more exciting.
Oh, you haven't changed your cheerleaders to orc cheerleaders, Martin.
Well, no, they're all crunk too. We don't discriminate.
Okay. Anyone can join in the crunk.
Of
What is it,
course.
cult? Collective of mushroom farmers.
It's a warg so strong, you even have to change your name.
It's beautiful.
Now, I can't remember. Is this when it happens, Genevieve?
Well, whatever it is, I think we're about to find out. So, sorry, Jen.
Oh, no, it's not. It's not.
no, it was it was later.
Yeah.
It was in the second half.
So again, plans for defense here, Martin.
Punch!
Just punch, just try and cover as many tackle zones, yeah?
Yeah.
Oh, I haven't turned this back on. I apologise. And then, yeah, what was your... I can see you getting strength advantage on the wings there, Genevieve.
Yeah, that was my plan.
Nice.
Punch.
And I see how quickly that went wrong. Oh dear.
Come on, guys. Together.
I mean, thankfully you didn't commit too hard to the line, so there are still some people with tackle zones in place for this blitz,
Yeah.
which is not too bad.
I've seen a lot of people recently just ignoring their wings. Not really with us, apart from Ollie. But I don't know if that's really worth, especially not against Amazons.
I guess it can be good for certain teams, but if I was playing dwarves, I would not lose the wings. I'd never catch them
Yeah.
again.
Yeah, I think against elves it might be worth because they're dodging through anyway. So if you have a nice strong centre and you can spread out where you need.
Oh, I don't know. I'd rather force them to roll those dodges to get past me rather than I don't know.
No. Anyway, we've got some solid blocks going on. Looks like
Yeah,
the blitz
with-
hasn't hurt you too much.
The main thing I was trying to do here is just to get as much down as I can and then try and do this pass to get some SPP.
Yep.
And I
Oh.
can't even throw the fucking ball.
No. Oh, at least it's safe. At least like looking at your front line, apart from these three,
No.
but even then there's
No
a
one's
tackle
going to
zone.
score this half.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, of course, yeah, it's still the first half. Yeah, I
Yeah,
mean,
just-
that's fair.
Just trailing into the end of the first half. So one more turn of Martin punching people, one more turn of Genevieve punching people, and then we will go into the second half with Genevieve with the ball, starting with the ball. So we'll see how the Amazons do on offense.
Yeah. Oh, balls.
I think that is generally my preferred setup with starting the game, especially as Amazons, is if I just give my opponent the ball, then I can do my very best making it as difficult as I can for them in the first half with trying to score, and then I can come in the second half and do my thing.
You know what, Genevieve? I completely agree with you. I like doing that as well. Like, I'm finding it much easier to sack than to like drive the ball forward when it's kicked to me.
Oh, but that's the fun bit, because then they come to you, and then you get to punch them without spending movement.
Martin, you are geared up to play orcs. I'm glad you played orcs and not vampires. I think you're gonna get on with them a bit better.
I mean, I ended up playing vampires like orcs in the end because I just wanted my own vampires to be injured because
Oh,
they deserved it near the end.
yeah.
Like, oh,
Right, does this one go off?
That
Yes.
ball moved faster than a snuttling with the runs.
Oh,
Not that I
shame.
can make it anywhere. This was just for SPP. I was so close,
Yeah.
and yet so far. Look at me, Cage. Look at her go.
Oh. Destiny.
It is.
It
is
is.
a bit rough with Amazon movement. Just it's fun having all this. You start off with loads of skills and stuff, but just the base movement on an Amazon is nothing to write home about.
oh,
Not
I
even
should
a
note both
catcher.
of the knocked out Amazons got up, which was a bit upsetting.
Yeah, they must have got up after your goal, not in the halftime, because we had no animations. So yeah, everyone's back.
Yeah, full squads.
This is unusual for both teams.
That was actually one of the really nice parts about the game, is that even when people were knocked out, they never stayed down, which was,
Definitely useful.
yeah, it was one nice part about the statistics being all wonky for the game.
What's
Yeah.
your plan here, Genevieve? I see a lot on the line.
Oh, here we go. Here
I
we
think
go.
Because I know
I
that I
kick
need to
it.
punch a hole.
Watch this. I kick it right onto the touchline, and I'm thinking, oh, that's magnificent. That's the best kick I've ever done.
Right, now Genevieve, sorry, what was your plan? We'll pause this quickly.
So the main idea was, I know that I need to punch a hole, and I know that that's going to be really hard, so I commit as much as I can to the line, as far forward as I can, so that I can punch a hole and try and score as quickly as possible. So I believe I've even got my catchers on the line there.
Let's have a look.
Yeah, just on the edges.
Oh,
Yeah,
I'm gonna have to
so-
play this, have a look. So we got
Yeah.
Especially with that touchback,
Yeah.
I give it to my catcher.
yeah, that's a
And
good
then
choice.
she can- They can, my blitzers can get me some free space, free real estate, and then I can just make a break for it.
Nice.
Get the goblin out of the way,
Wait,
It's always
and
the
that-
wind gods you have to watch.
and now there's a hole,
right,
and they're off.
nice.
Yep. Yeah, and now the orcs have to chase down an Amazon, and
You know, it's basically with the Black Orcs as well. It's on a 6 to knock her down. Yeah, I was going to ask Martin. Choice of
Yeah.
blitzers and not Black Orcs on the line, or a mix.
that was because I was expecting to actually have a game on the line.
Ah, fair.
Yeah, I found that with the Black Orcs, although obviously they do hit harder, the lack of block was
Yeah.
a bit scary.
I see a lot of people use them more for assists than actual hitting, because they're hard
Yes.
to get rid of.
Yeah, they are perfect for assists.
That's it.
And, you know, guard access. Mwah.
Of course.
Ooh, fail a dodge on an Amazon.
Yeah.
I think the point is the blitzers punch the Amazons into the spikes of the Black Orcs rather than the Black Orcs do anything themselves.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Ivory gone for the second half, as she was in the first. But that's fine. She's doing her job, and you've got quite a few tackle zones in the way, going towards the ball carrier. Like that there's 2 dodges there to get a punch.
Hey, you got your natural 6 with a thrower as well.
Oh yeah, the
Brave
thrower
choice.
has been doing-
Oh, oh,
Yep.
Yep.
what a sack.
Yep.
Giggity.
Oh, here we go. Because here's where the pit happens now.
Yeah.
Hey, suddenly saving you. Shame you can't throw that goblin. Didn't want to
Well-
mark up this side with your 2 Black Orcs?
He ran out of time.
Oh, you
Yeah, I
ran
ran
out
out
of
of
time.
time.
Okay.
And the other thing is, because of their movement, you can't really do anything interesting with Black Orcs. You
Ah,
kind of just have to find where the ball is and run towards it.
yeah. Oh, Amazon, Lime Oven.
Hmm.
Actually, you know what? That's a bit much. That's easier. That's better. Now I can see who's what.
Yeah, it's more useful than the names. in my
Yeah,
case.
it is cover up so much.
Yeah, and so what's your plan here, Genevieve? Seem to just be getting everyone towards the ball.
Essentially, I'm trying to cage the ball as much as possible and to keep my girls together so that if Martin does ever try and blitz any of them or attack any of them, they've at least got some guard available.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, your
And-
positioning was great in that it was a massive pain.
That's always a great compliment to get from your opponent.
Hmm.
Yeah.
This blitzer back here, Gigi, is she coming round or is she back there as a sort of safety?
I can't remember. I am making a play for the ball in a couple of turns, but I think she was more out of position.
Yeah.
Just completely on the left-hand side, trying to keep everything sorted. And I think I just wanted someone to guard the. I think that's a thrower I'm sending around the back.
Yeah, behind her is, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
Struggle to dodge through that defensive lineup.
So yeah, you've got the ball
So
out
I've
and got
got-
it further towards the way you want it to go, Martin. Sorry, Genevieve.
I've got a complete scrum happening now,
Yeah.
and essentially what I'm trying to do is as many 2 dice as possible. I've had enough of re-rolling every single thing I've tried to do this game. I just want to try and get some orcs away from the ball so that at the very least I can grab it and at least try and make a pitch to go forwards.
Oh, shame it wasn't a blitzer. But still, reroll helps you out.
Knockdown, Orc's gone.
One more step.
Ball is now in possession of the Amazons. Here comes the thrower.
Now go on,
Nice. Oh,
And
that's a
We
risky
get-
play.
risky throw, 4-up throw it was.
Hey, they're moving the ball.
Get-
And she
Oh,
gets
wow.
Gets the catch, rerolls the throw, rerolls the catch, and she's gone.
And for the first time in an AAS tournament, my throw was not intercepted.
Hey, well done.
Hey. Yeah, it was a risky move, but you
It
know,
only took until
it pays
tournament
off.
3.
I mean that's still pretty rapid for Amazons. For 3
People,
turns.
Stop intercepting
No.
my
Oh,
plate.
I promise you, no orcs will be intercepting.
I mean, they're no worse than anyone else.
This is indeed a
But
vital
no,
Well,
I
the
think what-
Proctador intercepted, so you've got a chance.
Yeah, my ogre intercepted one of yours. I'm pretty sure. The
Yep.
first league.
Or wind
More wind.
blowing
Aeolus,
it away from my thrower.
Aeolus,
No.
we praise thee.
I just want to say you're welcome, because that was a beautiful throw.
Yeah, that was a good kick.
It was. It was.
Right.
So more
Uh,
bashing. More
Yeah, I
fishy
think we follow a
bashing.
fairly typical thing from now on. It's just Orcs bashing and Amazons scrabbling to try and get the ball.
Yeah.
It starts typical, shall we say?
I see you've gone
Yeah.
for a more typical lineup with the Black Orcs on the line.
Hmm.
Are you intending, maybe not with this game, but to use goblins as catchers?
It's always embarrassing.
Yeah, so my intention is once they start getting some SPP, just generally skill them up. Maybe, but because the thrower has 5 out of 6, so he'll be getting block hopefully.
This
Yeah.
could be a sack. I love it when that
Oh, did he get MVP at the end?
Yes, he did. Yeah,
Ah, nice. It's actually
And,
quite useful for him.
yeah, and fair play. He was the MVP, so for once, the game is not giving my hireling ESPP, which always hurts.
Yeah.
Igor, best man of the match every game in Vampires.
Well, that's why he is a star
every
player.
game.
I mean, he did make your team a lot better.
Yeah, it wasn't part of the contract.
Alright, so what's the plan with Amazons here? They seem to just be moving around the Orcs.
Yeah, I'm just doing another encircling attempt, essentially.
Move right next
I'm
to
hoping to get it all sorted, but at the end of the day,
Ooh.
I'm still squishy. I'm still a squishy boy.
You're still, actually, I mean, I know, Martin, you said your plan was to get Mighty Blow on many orcs
Yep.
as possible. So it's a good thing, Genevieve, you played him this game, where he hasn't got there yet.
Yes,
Yep.
yes. Because
I
we've
was
already got players where they've got niggling injuries on their star players. So that's going to be fun if that knight survives.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Who's that? Sorry, was that Michelle?
Yeah, Michelle's got a niggling
Oh.
injury on a knight.
Oof.
They're building
Yeah.
Feels bad, man.
Who was he playing? Oh, he went against Kemri, yeah. The team I said he'd do best against. Oosh.
Yeah, I mean it was kind of 50-50. I'll give you that, mate. Like I was giving it. I was a bit unsure as to which way it would go.
Yeah. I think maybe what I meant was he will survive the best against the Kemri.
Yeah, I'm not looking forward to my game as Kislev against that. That's going to be rough.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I see here we have another solid orc bunker.
Oh yeah, yeah.
2 doors this time. Front and back.
Just the way we like it.
Yeah, well, it's still a pretty good move. Like, the Amazons are certainly encircling and going to threaten into hopefully, but
How many turns you got here? 4.
Yeah.
quite a few.
Yeah.
Essentially, the goal is just to have that constant. You can only ever move one space forward to just try and force him to slow down to the point where he didn't have enough turns to score.
I mean,
Just to try and keep the score even at this point, because while I did want to try and get to the ball, while I did want to try and score,
This player likes to be well
I-
assisted in
I was.
Ooh.
It wasn't gonna happen.
yeah, that's
Those 2 girls were going round the back to try and get the ball, and Martin just absolutely dealt with them there.
well, we've got
Orc assassins.
still only 1 knockout, and that was only the one just now. So your knockout came back again
Yeah.
after the score. So you've done very well on getting your girls back on the pitch.
Oh yeah, you cannot keep an Amazon down.
And there's now a gap for the ball.
Hmm But as you
Ball
can see,
carrier.
that goblin's run up the pitch.
They're going for
Yeah.
There goes the ball carrier.
Yeah, was that plan a
Right.
cheeky pass
Ah.
there, Martin?
the end zone.
Actually, right, and then straight to the Black Hawk.
Oh
Yeah.
dear.
GG.
Yep.
But yeah, what,
Now, unfortunately, I can't really utilize this because, as you can see, the Amazons all move in, and so fundamentally, I can't get any 2 dice, and I can't get any dodges off.
One of the funniest moments in Blood Bowl is about to happen.
okay.
And I'm
It-
not sure if it's happening this turn or next turn, but
Yeah. By the way, this will screw up the statistics for one of the numbers, so
yeah, the statistics are definitely going to be skewed after what's about to happen.
You hyping this up. It's got to live up to it now. Oh, what's that? Stun.
It's
It's done.
another stun. Everyone's fine. It's all fine.
It's
You
all
know,
fine.
armor 7. It's the thickest armor I've ever seen.
Yeah.
Wish my dwarves were this resilient.
Yeah.
My God, I remember that. It's like, yes, first block, death. Oh, wonderful.
Right, block. Just down.
Start something.
Oh, you are
Uh,
joking.
And then he passes
Oh,
the Black Hawk, and here we go. He throws it,
Oh.
and the
Fumbles
ball is
it,
away.
fumbles it,
Away it
fumbles
goes.
it, fumbles
Who will
it.
catch it? Nobody knows. No one is the answer.
And the ball's free.
Oh, Martin, that was a risky play with the 6-up.
Oh, it was funny though.
It was
Oh, it
fucking
gets
brilliant.
worse.
Oh,
I think
no.
at that time I'd essentially said, if Martin wins because he threw to a goblin on a 6-up and caught it, I would not be salty about losing.
Fumbles
Fair.
it,
Here we go again. Where will the ball go this time?
fumbles it.
Nope.
Oh, just behind. Okay.
Yeah, which I think is a issue because it was intended to score this turn. Genevieve needed to get the ball to that catcher, I believe,
Yeah.
next to the Black Hawk, or
Yeah.
one of those blitzers. I think it was one
Might
of
as
those
well
blitzers
would've
down
done.
below.
I think the catcher would have been fine. To be honest, she's enough squares up the pitch to score in 2 turns.
Yeah.
Pushed onto. No, not onto the ball. Just pushed away.
He's blitzed, so there's a. Oh,
Both down into a
Oh.
push.
Maybe get block on the Black Hawks before Mighty Blow.
Yes.
Though I've heard people like to get Mighty Blow first to get the SPPs easier. So
I'd-
swings and
I'd-
If they
roundabouts.
have block, I can throw more dice, which means more chance to get SPP.
Yeah.
I used to I'd start getting Mighty Blow on my Sauruses until I just started coming up against enough block that it started to become a problem. And then I started going block. Alright, last turn for the Amazons. So
Alright.
it's going to probably be a desperate ball play.
Absolutely.
So trying to
Can you
move one tackle zone there.
Sorry, just quickly. Can you score from here? 1, 2,
If I
3.
threw it, I'd be
5,
able to
6.
score, I think, with
Ooh.
a going for it.
Yeah, with
Yeah,
two
with
going,
two going
for it.
for it's on that blitzer she can reach.
Alright.
Nope.
Oh.
Not for the ball.
Ball.
Not for the ball.
Not got the
Not
ball.
for the ball.
Not got the ball.
Bounce,
Not
not
got
the ball.
Not got the ball.
Not got the ball.
Not got the ball. Not got the ball. There we go. Wow.
And turnover.
That was a long time to wait.
Oh yeah.
I'm surprised
Yeah,
you
In
got
terms of all the ball handling statistics, all useless.
Yeah. Don't. I mean, you can look at it because I'm sure it'll be amusing. But any ball handling statistics from this game will be
Well, we'll
a
be
solid
those.
you.
outlier.
Yeah. I mean, to be fair, when
And
you
then
think about
I think Martin can still. I think Martin was still in the position where he could try and score this turn,
oh, sure hand still can't do it.
but
Oh,
but sure hands
Yeah.
fumbles it.
It would have
Well.
been pick it up, throw it to the goblin, run him forward, but unfortunately not.
Well, hopefully you can see exactly why this game was so much fun to play.
41% of failure for pickups for both teams.
Yep.
5 successes. Damn, guys.
It was very funny.
It was a bit rough.
Yeah. I mean, actually, you look at these dice rolls; they are weighted to the lower half. That is. Yeah.
A lot of threes. Threes are alright.
Yeah. Right. Let's
Good
have a look
coach
here
takes
then.
care of his team.
Season 3 schedule. Right, we'll confirm that round, and we'll see who you guys are against next. So, Genevieve, you're against Ollie with his Dark Elf team. Oh, did either of you get any level ups, by the way?
No.
No.
No, okay, didn't think so, but thought I'd double check. So yes, this is his team when it loads. What do you think? I softened it up for you.
Is that an injury I see there?
Yes, I injured his assassin after he killed my Minotaur, so fair's fair.
One.
I was about to ask what that is.
he
Unfortunately, on my end, the stream's too blurry. I can't quite see what things are.
Oh no! Alright, so, wow.
I'm glad the assassin's down. I don't know if
That
he's got
is-
any more.
That is
No.
certainly a benefit for you.
Yeah.
Yeah, his is,
Oh, nice.
you're the exact same team value, so you won't be getting any inducements. He's got 2 runners, he's got a blitzer with a movement up, and 2 other blitzers.
Nice.
So yeah, I don't know. How do you feel against going against that?
I mean, it's a little bit intimidating because obviously, you know, they've got either the same or better armor. They've got quite good movement. They've got quite good ball handling skills. But hopefully, my blodge will help. My block and dodge.
Yeah, and a lot of his players don't start with dodge, which will mean you should be able to knock them over fairly consistently.
Yeah,
And I now have an apothecary,
nice.
or at least I can afford one. I just haven't bought it yet.
Okay, well don't forget to buy it before you play.
I won't, don't worry.
And then you, Martin, are against Emil with Chaos Dwarfs.
Say less of a splash
Right.
and more
Now,
incendiary fire.
I know that deep down, just going down swinging is wrong. But I'm not sure what else I'm meant to do, really.
I mean, you have strength advantage, whereas he has skill advantage.
Yeah.
Because he has 2 strength 4, you have 4 strength 4. So if I was you, I know it's hard because they're movement 6, avoid his centaurs, beat the shit out of everyone else.
Yep.
The best way for you to win that is to just remove the squishy hobgoblins. They're honestly pretty. They're armor 7. They'll fall over pretty quick. They don't have dodge.
Yeah.
Just kill them, get a player advantage on him, and then you'll just have the advantage of throwing 2 dice everywhere,
Yeah.
which
Even
will
if-
hopefully push him over.
Even if I lose but come out with the SPP from killing hobgoblins, I'd consider that a win.
That's
Yeah,
that's
and
fair.
I don't think Emil's in a huge threat of losing anybody to the orcs. He's got good armor across the board. and block, tackle, thick skull. I'm sure he'll fight. It'll probably be a bit of a grindy match.
Yes.
Yeah, yeah, it's gonna be. I think it's gonna be quite similar to what we just saw, with just less dodging.
Sounds about right.
Yeah. Right, I think that wraps it up. Good luck with your next games, everybody.
Best win
Thank you very much.
Thank you, my dude.
I will see you over the next week.
Yeah,
Yeah, be good.
I'll see you soon.
See you later. Bye.
Bye.
All right.